Lishana tova tikatevu, Lishana tova tikatevu. A good year, a year of peace we wish to you. Oh, Cantor Michelle, what is the matter?
I feel so sad sometimes.
Well, let me see if I can cheer you up. How about this? Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Don't worry, be happy. You still don't feel better, Cantor Michelle?
No, I just wish we could all really, be together in the same room.
Well, even though we're not together in person doesn't mean we can't feel like we're together, and celebrate the holidays through this wonderful technology of Zoom. And I have this cool hat and a beauty mark, and we have bubbles. And see, I can even sing to you. How about if I sing this? How good it is to be together. Did you hear me sing that to you?
I sure did.
See, if you can hear me and you can see me, then we are together.
Cantor Lori, you're so smart. You know what I think? I think I'm going to take my mask off because, you know what? I'm starting to feel better. You made me feel so much better that I'm going to put on my happy hat. And not only that, I am going to put on my happy feelings because you did such a good job making me feel so much better.
Well, thank you. That's what friends are for. Come on, everybody. Let's sing Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manaim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manaim shevet achim gam yachad.
How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Oh, I feel so much better. Thank you so much, Cantor Lori. But I really wish the rabbis were here to celebrate with us. Maybe they can join us. Rabbi Dan!
Rabbi Jessica!
Oh, Rabbi Greg! Oh boy. Well, rabbis, it's so good to have you here, but it seems you all have some very different feelings going on here today.
That's right. I'm feeling cool today.
And I feel so sweet, like I just want to help the world.
And I just feel so angry.
Well, we all have our good days and bad days, but remember, we are all special. And remember, our mommies and daddies and grandparents, and especially God, loves each of us just the same.
Aw, Cantor Lori, how did you get to be so wise?
Well, I have been at Temple Bethel for a very, very long time. But, I remember Rabbi Dan telling a story on Yom Kippur. It was a really cool story about a goldfish.
I love goldfish. Goldfish are cool.
Actually, I think the story was about a sweet, sweet dolphin.
No, it was a whale. It's Jonah and the whale.
Oh, right. It's about a whale. I actually have a friend who's a whale. Would you like to meet my friend the whale? Here's my friend the whale. Say hello. Hello, everybody. And Mr. Whale, can you tell us your name, please? George. George the whale, really? Well, what do you know about this guy, Jonah? Well, I'll tell you. It was a long time ago, but my friend Jonah, and I think he's here somewhere. Yes, Jonah did not want to do what he was told. He did not want to do what God had asked him to do. And so he ran away. And he ran away and he got on board a ship. But God said to him, you have to do what you know you have to do. You can't run away from what you know is right. And so Jonah said, oh, yeah, I bet I can. And Jonah jumped off of the boat into the water. And God said, yeah, well, not so fast. And he said to me, George, go get Jonah. So I swam down to the bottom and I found Jonah. And you know what I did? I ate him. I ate him. And he sat in my belly for 3 days, sitting and thinking and sitting and thinking and sitting and thinking. And finally, God said, are you ready to do what you know is right? And Jonah said, yes, I'm ready. So I swam down again. And then I came back, and Jonah was ready to come back onto the land and to do what he knew was right. And sometimes we don't know how to do the right thing, and we have to be reminded of what's important. And the way we remind ourselves is through praying. Are you ready to pray? Because I'm ready to pray. It's Rosh Hashanah on Yom Kippur, and we should pray on the high holy days. And so if you're ready to pray, everyone stand up. Everyone stand up, and we're going to sing the Baruch Hu. Ready? Baruch Hu et Adonai.
Rabbi Dan, hi.
Yeah.
That was
What's wrong, Cantor Michelle? You look like you don't feel well.
No. Well, that was a great story, but that sound you just made, I don't know if it was really singing. So maybe you could leave the singing, to the cantors, and maybe you could just stick to the storytelling and being a rabbi.
You know what? Maybe I'm just not that cool.
Maybe, but we love you anyway. Okay, everybody, time for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Oh, my anger is getting up, but you know what, girls and boys? Hang on a minute. When I take a few deep breaths, it makes me feel a little bit less angry. Those big feelings that I have can take over. Another thing that I do when I'm feeling that way is I say the words of the Shema. The Shema reminds me that God is with us and looking down on us. So I can take a deep breath and put all my focus in. Let's all stand up, take a deep breath, and let's say the Shema together.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. And now you can all sit down.
Oh, please, 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 can we sing Love Adonai? It is so sweet, and it's all about doing mitzvot, good deeds. I love its sweetness.
Of course, Rabbi Jessica. Love Adonai always comes after the Shema. Come on, everybody, sing with me. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. With all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. And take these words that I command this day and keep them in your heart. And take these words that I command this day and keep them in your heart. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Shh. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God.
I know so many of you are so sweet to your parents. That sweetness is there so much of the time, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes the sweetness is gone. And we have the high holidays to remind us to be sweet and good once again. And the way that we are reminded to be sweet to our parents is the way that we talk to God in the high holy days. We talk to God as Avinu, our parent. And the sweetness that we show towards God, calling God our parent, is the same sweetness that we actually show towards our parents. Cantor Lori, will you lead us in that sweet, sweet prayer?
Absolutely. And let's all stand up. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Please be seated.
Girls and boys, today is Yom Kippur. On Yom Kippur, we think about the times we weren't as sweet as Rabbi Jessica just said that we tried to be. The times that we do things that we hurt other people's feelings or maybe even their bodies. We have this idea called a sin, when we do the wrong thing, when we know what the right thing to do is, but we do the wrong thing. And when we do a sin, a good thing to do, the right thing to do is to say that you're sorry. And on this day, on Yom Kippur, is like our big day to say to our family, to our friends, even to God, I'm sorry for the things that we did. It goes something like this. Rabbi Dan, for the sins I committed this year of being too angry, I'm sorry.
Well, thanks, Rabbi Greg. And, I want to say to you, Cantor Lori, I am so sorry for sometimes feeling like I'm too cool for school.
Thank you, Rabbi Dan. And, I'm always so happy that sometimes I don't realize other people maybe don't feel so happy and I'm not very sensitive. So, Rabbi Jessica, if there have been times I've not been sensitive to you, I apologize for this sin of being not sensitive.
Thanks, Cantor Lori. And sometimes I am not as sweet as Cantor Michelle. And so for the sin for not being as sweet as I should, Cantor Michelle, I am sorry.
And for the sin of not always being as nice as I could be, I say to everyone, I'm sorry. And even to God, I am sorry. I'm sorry for what I did wrong. I'm sorry for what I did wrong. I'll try to be caring, more loving, more sharing. Forgive me for what I did wrong. I know I didn't do the best that I could do. I'll try with all of my might to do what is right. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'aneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'aneinu, ki ein banu
Well, boys and girls, sometimes we just really have a hard time knowing what the right thing to do is. Sometimes our feelings take over and we get confused about what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do. Let me give you an example. I love chocolate chip cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. I love them so much, sometimes I feel like I am a chocolate chip cookie. And when I really find that I want a cookie more than any, it's right before dinner. And when I have a difficult choice to make, I sometimes have two friends that come and visit me in my head. One is called the Yetzer Hara, which is the part of me that sometimes tells me just to do what I'm feeling. Is the Yetzer Hara here to tell me something?
I am here, and I, as the Yetzer Hara, the instinct that's not so good, is going to tell you, go for it. Eat that chocolate chip cookie before dinner. It's no big deal.
Ooh, I kind of like what that Yetzer Hara has to tell me. But then there's this other voice called the Yetzer Tov, which kind of tells me to do something different. Yetzer Tov, what am I supposed to do?
Well, the Yetzer Tov, I'm here to tell you you're supposed to do the good thing and the right thing. And Rabbi Dan, you know that you want a cookie now, but you know you're not supposed to have cookies until after dinner. And I'm going to tell you that if you wait till after dinner and you eat all of your vegetables and all the things that you're supposed to eat for dinner, that cookie's going to taste a lot better. And you'll have room in your tummy for all the good vitamins and minerals that you need from your dinner, and then you'll get your cookie, and you'll feel a lot better.
Wow. Thank you, Yetzer Tov. It's hard to know sometimes what to do, but I think we really do need to listen to our Yetzer Tov, to listen to that voice in us that sometimes tells us what we don't really want to hear, but not we really need to hear, so that we know to do the right thing. So how we learn on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur to learn to listen, to do the right thing? It's from the sound of the shofar.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tikiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Shivarim. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Teruah ha 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 ha. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah Gadolah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year.
So friends, we want to wish you a very good, healthy, happy New Year, a Lishana Tova, and on this day of Yom Kippur, I hope all of us can remember to listen to our Yetzer HaTov, to listen to that part of us that tells us to do the right thing. And when we make our mistakes and we maybe do a sin, to say that we're sorry. And we look forward to seeing you at Temple very, very soon when we can all be together, whether together the way we are through our computer screens or together one day soon together in person. We wish everybody Lishana Tova.
Lishana Tova Tikatevu, Lishana Tova.